What's good? What's good? What's good? Get on there, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you ring the notification bell. Show love in the comment section, man. I'ma always show it back, man. It's been a minute. I haven't dropped any content in a while. Been pretty quiet. Just chilling, man. Last time y'all saw me, it was if y'all remember, I was trying to set the vibes for you, set the man cave up into my studio basically. So as you can see behind me, man. I've been putting some work in. It's looking good. It's coming along. I hope y'all can hear me over the music. But it's coming along. I'm still working on it. The whole wall is a story to it. I'm gonna tell the story, when it gets complete or close to complete, man. But I'm liking it right now. I'm feeling the vibes, man. I hope y'all like it. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section, man. Like I said, I want this to be this to be the spot whenever y'all jump on the channel, you feel like you sitting in here with me. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibe. So when you turn on these videos, man, whatever you do, whatever you sip on, sip, whatever you smoking on, smoke. We chill. We're gonna talk ball, man. But tonight I want to get into these Lakers, man. I haven't said anything in a while since the loss to Denver. I've been on my hiatus, chilling. I told y'all I just bought a new home. I've been chilling, enjoying that. Just been on the high, man. But it's time to get things in motion, and so it's a lot of shit going on with these Lakers and throughout the league, and it's time to attack it. So I'm out here, and we gonna get it popping tonight. But first order of business, man, we got to talk about this Bronny James situation, which to me is like the least important thing of this off season, even though it's like of this off season, even though it's like the most, the hottest topic right now, but it's like the least important thing when it comes to turn this music down a little bit. Man. I don't know if it's too loud, but I feel like this Bronny James thing is like the least important thing um, right now as far as building this team. When we talking about, winning the championship, um, while we still have this LeBron window open. So, but my thoughts on it is like I honestly could care less. Like I don't feel no type of way that LeBron flexed his muscle and forced Bronny here or however you feel about that. I could care less, man. At the end of the day, I feel like it's some cool shit, man. If you think about it, yeah, if you could put yourself in LeBron's shoes, man, it's like something out of a movie, man. It's actually cool to see. You feel like you're watching a movie. You know what I mean? But for all the people who really feel a way about it, and they really, they're criticizing Bronny James, saying he didn't earn this. It was given to him. The only thing that's gonna shut those people up is Bronny James go out there and show that he belongs. Simple and plain. He just got to go out there and show that he belongs. Starting the summer league. And by that, I don't mean go out there and average 20 a game. Like y'all LeBron haters and y'all people who want to see this kid fail just because you want that to be another, another lick that you can give LeBron in your debates. You know what I mean? Like chill out. Don't expect this kid to be a star player. Like don't expect it. It's cool. It's cool if he becomes a good rotation piece in the league and just has a career being, a good guy off the bench who can give you utility. You know what I mean? A glue guy type player. It's cool if he becomes that, man. It's cool if he sticks around the league for 6 or 7 years and he's a journeyman. You know what I mean? It's okay, man. It's okay. He don't have to be his daddy. So I'm not expecting that. If he's more than that, if he becomes more than a role player, cool, man, cool. If it don't pan out, if he out the league, if he overseas in 2 years, whatever, cool, man. That young dude set for life, man. He's set for life. He can do whatever he decide he want to do. So like I can't really say nothing bad about the situation, man. Like, but to me, do I believe LeBron flexed his muscle? Do I believe it was nepotism? Absolutely. Absolutely, man. But you see, now they're talking about LeBron taking a pay cut. And maybe that's where like, okay, LeBron's like, y'all did this for me, and now this is what I'm gonna do for the team. And I feel like that's some real shit. That's only fair. And I was tempted a couple nights ago. I thought about this. I was tempted to make a short or something because I'm quiet. I'm quiet on social media. You know what I'm saying? It's content creating stuff. It's not really my talking basketball is my lane, but creating content, posting this, posting that. That's not really me. So that's something I'm getting used to. But I should have did it. But I was thinking that what if part of the deal with the Lakers drafting Bronny is LeBron taking the pay cut? And sure enough, now we're hearing a rumor. So I should have posted that and got ahead of that before the news got out. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. But I feel like if LeBron does that, man, that's huge. We just got D'Lo to opt in, which we're going to get into later in the video because that's actually something important for this, very important for this offseason. But being that D'Lo is opted in, if we get LeBron to take a pay cut too, man, we're gonna be in pretty good position to add a solid piece or two to our depth, man. So I think if LeBron does that, I'm not sure how much of a pay cut they talking. Maybe I think I heard Brian Windhurst say maybe like 12 mil. You know what I mean? Which is cool. Like we can, what I'm saying, we can definitely do something with that, man. But I think if we could add, if we had a piece to add, to what we have now, I think we really need a big man, like a true big man, who not Jackson Hayes, Christian Wood, who they just too light in the ass. You know what I mean? So we need some size, a true 7-footer, 250 plus, with some mobility. You know what I mean? With some mobility, with some rim running ability, with some shot blocking ability, some rim protection ability, and who can space the floor. Because you're gonna want that big to be on the floor with AD. And I feel like if you have a big out there who can't stretch the floor, it's gonna really mess our spacing up. So we need a guy who can do all of those things. Like if we had a poor Zingis there, if a poor Zingis with size who could hold his own in the paint, like that would be perfect type of player. But I think that's the most important thing, even more than going to get a third star. You know what I mean? Going to get a Donovan Mitchell. I would rather get us a big man and go get a 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", 3-and-D wing who could shoot the three and defend 3-4 positions. They can get out in transition and make plays. They can move off the ball and cut and shoot on the move. Like we need a guy like that who doesn't need the ball in his hands. You know what I mean? Just gonna go in there and scrap, do the dirty work. We got guys like that, but we got guys who are just one way, like Cam Reddish. He's mainly defense. He can't get his offense together. Vando, he doesn't have the feel offensively. He's always gonna be limited to his hell offensively, but defensively he got all that. But we don't have that guy that got a little bit of both. Not at that size. That's 6'8", 6'9". You know what I mean? So if we could find a guy like that, I think that would be huge. If we could find a big, that would be huge. As far as the backup point guard position, that is a concern because I don't think, even though we got Gabe, I feel like he's more of a scoring punch off the bench. He's not, a quintessential point guard. So right now, the only point guard, and Austin Reeves, like, these guys on Laker Nation, Trevor Lane, I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all keep talking about Austin Reeves having the ball in his hands more. The dude is not a good point guard. He is not good with the ball in his hands. We got to chill out with that talk, man. Austin Reeves is not a good point guard. The only two players on the team that need to be running point is LeBron James and D'Lo. D'Lo should be our backup point guard. Not necessarily saying he shouldn't be in the starting lineup, but I feel like whenever LeBron is on the floor, the offense is his. But we'll get into that. But yeah, man, those are the two two key things for me this off season, man. If we can upgrade by getting the big, getting the wing, even if we have to, if we're not using free agency, if we have to do it by way of trade, whether that's trading D'Lo, if Austin, Rui, Vando, which I really don't want to trade Vando, but he can't stay he can't stay healthy for us. So I'm up for making whatever move that's gonna push us forward, man, to winning the chip, man. Because I'm ready. Because I still feel like we haven't won one since 2010, 2020. I'm a straight up Laker fan, straight up and down. But 2020 didn't feel the same, man. You know what I mean? It didn't feel the same. That bubble shit didn't feel the same for me. You know what I mean? It felt like the end season tournament shit. But yeah, man, hit that like button. If y'all new in here, hit the like, hit subscribe, ring that notification bell, man. The plan is to bring y'all content on the daily, man. So I'm just trying to make the adjustments in my life where I can put all my energy into this, and I can bring y'all that good content every day, man. We can get in here and chop it up, chill every day, man. Cool vibes, no drama, no BS. Talk good basketball, man, or whatever, man. Even if it don't pertain to the Lakers, man. If it's related to basketball, we can get in here and chop it up, man. I'm well versed. I pay attention to the league. I watch other teams, other players. So I could talk about all of it. You know what I mean? But sliding off subject. Um, Next thing I want to get into is the JJ Redick hiring. JJ Redick, man. Oh, and I didn't let me close it up on Bronny James, man. Let me tell you what I see real quick. Let me tell you what I see in him as a player because I watch his game. I've watched his game over the years. You know, some of his high school games, a few of his college games, and you can tell that he's a good player. He understands the game. He plays with a high level IQ. The defense that they talk about, you can see it. If it's one thing he does have, he has LeBron's ability to, you know, that chase down block ability. He has that. He definitely has that. He's got some good, on ball defense. So I can definitely see that translating like right away. As far as his shot goes, his shot looks good. I know he hit shots in the combine. He was like the best shooter at the combine, they said, but in game he hasn't really shown that he is a efficient shot maker. But I think the potential is there. Spacing in the NBA is different. Um, I don't know if he's gonna get minutes right away. You know what I mean? He's really gonna have to earn that if he does, but he if he can hit the three ball, space the floor for us, and just play some hard nosed defense and carve out a road that way, I'm fine, man. I don't need the dude to be, the second coming of his daddy or anything close to it. He can, find his own lane in the league. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. That's all right. There's plenty of players, from the past who were stars, in the league, and they currently have kids in the league that's not playing at their level, but they're still impact players. They're still role players, and carved out good careers for themselves in the league. And if Bronny can do that, man, I think that's dope. That's a dope story. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't knock it, man. I don't knock it. You feel me? Especially being that, like I said, Brian taking if he gonna take a pay cut, uh, you know, for us for doing that, I can't do nothing but respect it, man. But we can't let it be. We can't let it be. I hope it don't get out of hand where it's something crazy where they trying to put the kid in the starting lineup. You know what I mean? Trying to, I could just, how they force feed us Austin Reeves, which is something I've been wanting to do a whole video about that. But they've been like force feeding us Austin Reeves and just trying to make him a star. I mean, he cool, he's a good player, man. But they really forced him on us. You know what I mean? They try to do the same thing with Kuzma. You know what I mean? So I hope they don't do that, man, because and that's just how it is when you put that Laker jersey on, man. It's now especially you LeBron's son. You know what I mean? And LeBron might try to, force him into that role. You know what I mean? We don't we don't really know. We don't know what LeBron's intentions are. LeBron might want his son, like my son gonna be he gonna be one of the goats too. That might be it. That might be their mentality. That might be their goal. We don't know. We don't know, man. But I hope it's no no circus like that going on, man. Let the kid go out there and earn his stripes. Go out there in summer league, prove himself. You know what I mean? They say his daddy got him here. Go out there. Your daddy is not gonna be able to hit shots for you. Your daddy not gonna be able to go. He's not gonna be able to go out there and decision make for you. Like you got to go out there and play and perform. You know what I mean? And go out there and look comfortable and look like look like you grew up in the game because you did. Look like you grew up raised by a guy who they say has one of the highest basketball IQs of all time. So we expect you to go out there and look like that. You know what I mean? If not, them haters gonna be on your head, man. The haters gonna be on your head. You know what I mean? You and this is what you signed up for. You know what I mean? I hope the kid ready for it, man. I ain't gonna be one of the ones that's all on his case and all that if he don't pan out. You know what I mean? If he go out there in summer league and play like a bum, like I'm not really gonna trip, man, because I don't expect a whole lot. You know what I mean? But I would not be shocked. I would not be shocked if he can earn some minutes and give us some good, impact this season. I wouldn't be shocked. So like I said, bare minimum, he can go out there and play defense. And he might be able to, knock down a few shots for us. He probably can give us more than what Gabe and Spencer gave us, in the playoffs, if we're being honest. But like I said, it gotta be earned. I can't stress that enough. I can't stress that enough, man. But moving on to the next point, man. JJ Redick. You want to talk about LeBron getting his way, man? Like, listen, the people who love LeBron, and like I told y'all, I'm right down the middle on LeBron. I'm neutral on LeBron. I'm not one of his fanboys. I'm not one of his haters. You know what I mean? I just call it for what it is or how I see it. No bias. But listen, the guys who love LeBron or his fans, they don't want to admit that he had a hand in JJ Redick being the head coach. And the guys that hate him, they're saying that, oh, he absolutely had something to do with it. Well, the dudes that hate him, you're right. You're right. He absolutely had a hand in JJ Redick getting his job. He absolutely did. And I thought about it. And at first, I didn't like it at first either, man, because I'm like, look, man, we went and got you Westbrook. We went and got you AD. Like we've been doing what you asked, man. And it's been you and AD. We haven't been winning. And me personally, I was starting to feel like maybe this LeBron and AD duo is just not a championship duo. Like maybe they're not a good recipe for winning anymore. The league has changed. The league is changing. The game is changing. Team basketball is what's getting it. It's not this two man. It's not this two man shit. This one on one dominant shit. That ain't what's winning, man. Like the teams that's playing good together and got a good flow and good cohesion is busting ass, winning championships. And I feel like with the style of play with LeBron and AD, that's not what that is. That's not what we do. You know. But I feel like him bringing JJ Redick in and listening. I actually listened to the podcast. Just reading the tea leaves. JJ seems like he's real. Technical on offense. A lot of movement, off ball actions, things like that. Things that I've been talking about in my past videos that I wanted to see, especially in the playoffs, because that's how you play that. That's how you play that chess match, with those teams. And JJ seems to have that mindset. So I'm thinking like, okay, LeBron, I always felt like it don't matter who the coach is. If you look at the offense that they run, it's the same from Cleveland to Miami to back to Cleveland to the Lakers. Like the style of play has always been the same. Like LeBron James is the system. Now I feel like he's ready to step outside of that. He's ready to step outside of that because, like they say, he has the highest IQ of all time. And I just told you guys, like his system is not winning no more. Maybe if it was young LeBron, you know what I'm saying? If it was young LeBron, maybe it still could, you know what I'm saying? But at this stage of his career, you know, he can't. That used to require him to carry a lot on his back, and I'm not saying he can't do that no more, but like, come on, we can't expect him to do that and then be able to do the little things on the court that we need to win too. You know what I mean? The things that you expect a guy who still has his level of physicality and athleticism to be able to do for us. You know what I mean? Like little things like boxing out Aaron Gordon. You know what I mean? Like we don't need him putting too much energy into running the offense 100%, or I'm not 100%, but a high, very high percentage of the time. Like it doesn't have to be so LeBron centric. He can fit within something, and he can still be the brilliant part of it. You know what I mean? Like if you look at the way the Warriors use Draymond Green, like I've always felt like if we sprinkled some of that in at times with LeBron, uh, it would be like on another level. You know, especially if you got good shooting around him, guards who can shoot, which we have guards who can shoot, but we that's not something we really dabble with a lot. And I think JJ Redick is just gonna open up the offense for all those things, man. And I think LeBron, um, I almost said LeBron hiring him, but yeah, as far as LeBron bringing him in and want him to be the coach, I feel like is the reason for it. Like he's not gonna bring him in and put him in this position in this situation to get done like Darvin Ham and Frank Vogel got done, and coaches he's worked with in the past. Like he really went out of his way and he really flexed this move. He flexed this move. Trust me, trust me. They did this podcast and like, come on, man, come on. This ain't all just some coincidence. Like LeBron flex. This is a boss move. Like this is a checkmate move right here. LeBron knows something that we don't. All right, a light bulb. He I don't know. Him and JJ had a conversation or what. So a light bulb went off in his head, and he's up to something. You know what I mean? So just keep an eye out for it. And I feel like, which leads into the title of the video, I feel like we're not far off from contention because of part of because what I just said about this JJ Redick hiring and the way that and this is just how just what I think. This is my theory. You know what I mean? I'm not saying this is fact, none of that. This is just how I feel. But I feel like it's something LeBron and JJ got something figured out offensively. They got something figured out offensively. And I feel like as far as the defense go, I don't know who they're gonna bring in on staff yet, but if they bring in a guy like Rondo, keep an eye out for that, man, because I think Rondo was gonna spearhead whatever defensive scheme that we roll with. So so I think that is going to be a key factor this season because if you don't think coaching mattered, it definitely mattered last season, man. With Darvin Ham, he wasn't as bad as people made him out to be, but he definitely, you could tell he was the first time head coach and he's just learning, man. And this, it got to be tough coaching a LeBron-led team. I'll continue to say that can't be easy, especially when I say he is the system. Like we don't even know what the hell Darvin Ham's offensive system is. That's why AD was like, we don't know what the hell we doing half the time, offensively or defensively, because offensively, like what kind of scheme did he have? What was his system? Somebody let me know. Somebody let me know, because I never could figure that out. But I think with JJ, it's gonna be it's definitely gonna be some structure to it. It's definitely gonna be well thought out. It's gonna be we're gonna be able to make adjustments on the fly when need be. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna play off our dynamics more, I think. And that's just like I said, that's just how I feel about it. Like I don't know shit about JJ Redick as a coach because he's never coached. You know what I mean? But like I said, I listened to the podcast, and I kind of got into his mind and saw what he was saying a lot. And if that's what we're gonna be doing, then I'm excited about that. So I'm willing to give the dude a chance, even though yeah he's a LeBron hire, but I'm just gonna trust the move, man. I'm just gonna trust the move, man. We can't. I mean, we've been losing anyway, man. We had to do something. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button, man. We flowing through it, man. I just wanted to get on here, man. Nice Saturday afternoon, chilling, vibing. Just wanted to get on here and chop it up, man. You know what I mean? Chop it up. Got some ribs out back, smoking on the grill. Yes, sir. So yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool on the Bronny James pick. I'm cool on the JJ Reddick hiring. You know what I mean? Until until I'm not. You know what I mean? Like we gotta let it play out. We gotta let them get through training camp. Let them get on the court, get some games on their belt, and just see how it goes. I mean, it's not like the guy is new to basketball. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give him a fair shake. I'm gonna give him a fair shake at it, man. And then Dalton Connect. I think they're gonna call him Connect folks. So we just go ahead and call him Connect folk, man. I'm excited about that pick, man. I'm excited about that pick mainly because he's not a 19-year-old. You know, he's 23. You know, I think he's gonna be ready to come out there and compete and make an impact. And he seemed like he one of them players that got that confidence, man. He gonna step out there like he one of the best players on the court. He's not gonna be afraid. So watch out for that dude, man. I'm not sure we're gonna run him at the 2 or the 3 or how we gonna do it, man. But somebody getting some minutes took because he's gonna come in there and the type of player he is, the type of off the ball threat that he is, man. If we really cook the offense up the way I think we might do it, like he's gonna be lethal in it. He's gonna be really lethal in it, man. As a floor spacer and a guy who can put the ball on the floor, he can get to the rack. He got some mid range game to him, which we don't need him to do that too much. If he can just catch and shoot, put it on the floor, make the next pass and things like that, which he can absolutely do. Plays with a high IQ, plays with a fire, a little tenacity. He's got a motor to him. He's got some defensive potential. He's a sneaky good athlete, man. Knockdown shooter, close to 40% for his career. So yeah, man, and he's a guy who came up out of junior college, went through the mud and made his way up, man. So guys like that tend to hit the league and thrive, man, because they know how to grind, man. So I'm really excited about Connect Four. I can't wait to see him and Bronny in summer league. It's gonna be a big show like it was. Remember when we drafted Lonzo, man, it was a big show, man. This is gonna be the same thing. So um, summer league is gonna be must see. I'll probably do a few lives during summer league, man, and just cover the game. We can just chill out, man. That'd be a vibe. We can just chill out. Y'all can hear how I commentate the game, how I coach through the TV, and help us win a lot. Y'all will see that. I help us win. When I don't coach us through the games, we lose, man. But but yeah, man, I love that pick. Um, we also picked up a couple guys. I was doing my trying to do a little research on them, get a little more information about them. But we drafted two wings who can shoot it. Got some defensive potential, some big 6'8", 6'9" guys who can really shoot. One of them got I forget his name, but one of them got deep range, man, like deep range. You know what I mean? So I love that. You know what I mean? And these are older guys too that been in college for some years, 22, 23 years old, who they might be ready to step onto an NBA court and do something for us. So I'm real excited about that, man. We can't look past pickups like that. You know what I mean? The undrafted guys, we can't overlook those. Austin Reeves is undrafted. Look at a guy like Nas Reed, undrafted. Gabe Vincent, if I'm not mistaken, right, is undrafted. So you can't overlook those guys. Fred VanVleet, you can't overlook those guys, you know what I mean, because they can come in the league and make an impact. And especially a team like us, where we don't have the draft capital that these other teams have. So we got to take advantage of every pick that we make, even a second round pick, even that 55th pick, man. Like we gotta make sure they count. You know what I mean? So Bronny is not. I say it's not a big deal about Bronny whether he pans out or not, but it kind of is because like I said, you want to be efficient with your moves now because you don't have many to make. So you gotta really, make good ones. So, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not worried about it, man. I feel like he got the guidance. He know what to do. He's gonna put the work in and he's gonna find success, man. So whether that might not be with us, you know what I mean? He might get his start with us and he might end up somewhere else, you know what I mean? Like that's possible too. But hey, he got that jersey on, he one of us, so you know what I mean, if he rocking with us, I'm rolling with him, you know, straight like that. But yeah, man, so there was something else I wanted to jump into before I got into this D-Lo situation, man. But I think I hit everything for the most part. Yeah, I hit everything for the most part, man. But as far as this D-Lo shit, man, as y'all already know, he opted into his player option. He opted into his 18 mil for next season, which kind of shocked me because I felt like, if I'm him and I'm in his situation, put myself in his shoes, uh, I'm not so sure I would have, you know, which we don't know what was said and what the conversations was behind closed doors. But looking at how the things have played out since we acquired him, um, especially last season, I felt like he had it. Which he said didn't phase him, but I felt like he had it rough last season. Even though he had ultimately had a good season for us, you know what I mean. Even though he kind of fell flat in the playoffs, but he had a good season for us. But throughout the season, man, like the dude caught hell. The dude caught hell, man, from the fan base, the media. He had like a slump in December and everybody went crazy on him. You know what I mean? He had a slump for like a week. He got benched. He was coming off the bench and still playing well coming off the bench, and then got back into the starting lineup, and then he just hooped from there on for like the last 3 months or so of the season. He hooped, and then um, what's it? Play-in game. I'm not even used to what the shit is called. The play-in game against the Pelicans. He came up big for us in the clutch there. You know what I mean? He had a cool season for a guy making 18 mil. He averaged 18 points, gave you a mil a point. You know what I mean? Cool. So people talking like he's overpaid. He's not overpaid. He's giving you good, very good production for what he's making. And I feel like, yeah, he fell flat in the playoffs, but I think we fell flat as a team, man, and it's a domino effect behind that, and that's not something I want to get into in this video. There's no excuses for nobody. You know what I mean? He had a game he scored 0 points when we went 0 for 7. You know what I mean? That ain't gonna get it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And he was just missing open shots. It's not even like it was pressure defense or nothing like that. Missing open shots. So it is what it is. There's no excuses. But I think like I said, I didn't think he would opt in. I thought maybe he would test the market and kind of, fuck with us a little bit, but ultimately resign on maybe like a team friendly deal for maybe like 3 years or something like that, another 2 years like he signed before. I thought he was gonna give himself, some more, longer term contract instead of doing another 1 year. But anyway, good for us. It's good for us, you know what I mean, that he chose to opt in for that 18 mil because now that contract is very valuable, very movable. You know what I mean? So let's say there's another team in the East or something that feel like Okay, D'Lo's a guy we add to our team. He can really give us a boost, whether they want to use him off the bench or what the hell ever. You know what I mean? But my bad. Yeah, my bad. So if another team wanted to swoop in and bring him in and give us a good piece that's gonna actually make us better, that's the thing now. A lot of you fans that hate D'Lo, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's fine that you hate him, but we can't just get rid of him just to get rid of him, man. Like, we got to make the move count. You know what I mean? Like, it can't be a lateral move because then what's the point? Like, you really have to. It really has to be an upgrade that's really gonna make us better, man. And I'm for any move. You know, anybody can be moved. You know what I'm saying? If it's a move that I feel like it's gonna make us, put us over the top. Well, not over the top, but put us right there. We're like, okay, I feel like we can go get it. Oh, we can make it. I don't give a damn who it is. It could be LeBron. It could be AD. You know what I mean? Like, if it's the right move, and I feel like we could do something. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm taking the move. I'm taking the move. If Minnesota called up right now and said we'll trade you Ant for Brian, I'm taking it. If San Antonio called up and said we'll trade you Wemby for AD, I'm taking it. I know the money don't match. I'm just saying I'm taking that deal, man. But I'm for whatever move is gonna make the team better, man. I know we got a content creator out here that be, that that's on my case about this whole D'Lo thing. But listen, brother, D'Lo ass can go for the right piece. If it ain't the right piece, I'm not gonna be cool with it. Just like anybody else. Just like I'm still mad we traded Zubac for fucking Mike Muscala. I'm still mad about that. So I want every move to count. I don't care who I don't like. If I'm a fan of a player and they get moved, I'm still a fan. I'm still a fan. Like, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a Laker fan first, man. You know what I mean? I'm a Laker fan first, and that's all I got to say about that. I ain't gonna explain my fandom to nobody. I'm a damn Laker fan. I want my team to win. You understand? And if LeBron James, you know what I mean? I don't care about, because this content creator, he said that, why would LeBron take a pay cut and da 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 da, and he's bringing all the money to the team and this, that, and the third. Like, bro, why do you care? And I'm getting a little sidetracked, but bro, why do you care about LeBron pockets? We just did him a solid and drafted his son. Let him make history. Let them live the dream. We help him make his dream come true. If you want to do us that solid in return and take a pay cut, and we know that this cap space right now is pivotal. It's pivotal into us doing what you say you want us to do, and that's to win the championship. So why are you more worried about his pockets than you are the championship? Are you a Laker fan? Are you a Laker fan? Are you fanboying? Are you fanboying? Because I don't care. We could pay D'Angelo Russell. We could pay D'Angelo Russell a million, 10 years, $1 million. I don't care. I don't care. But if we're paying him too much, if we're paying him 30 million, no. I wouldn't be cool with that. I want what's best for the team, man. So if that's D'Angelo Russell going, see you, D'Lo. If that's Austin Reeves going, see you, Austin. If that's whoever. If it's an upgrade, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. But I feel like I don't really know what's really out there that's going to be an upgrade. We can trade him because, like, of course his stars out there, and trading in my opinion, we don't need a third star. We need guys who can come in and be star in their roles. We need guys who can do that more than we need a third star. But for you people who want to push this third star thing, how are we going to acquire a third star? Because if you feel like D'Lo don't have value, How you think he could be a centerpiece of a trade involving a star player? Like I can't make sense of that. Same can be said for Austin Reeves. Same can be said for Austin Reeves. But I honestly feel like one of them need to go. D'Lo or Austin, they need to go. Now that D'Lo has opted in, the Lakers, I feel like they need to make a decision. Well, both of them don't have to go, but they can't start together. They can't start together. I feel like Austin would be better off the bench as our sixth man. Him and Gabe Vincent off the bench. Him and Bronny off the bench. Some people might not like that I said Bronny's name, but he's a realistic possibility. Okay, all right, trust me. If you don't believe we drafted him, if you don't believe, because there was a point in time I didn't believe we would draft him. We drafted him. The shit's possible. Austin Reeves, Bronny off the bench along with Austin Reeves. But I feel like we should keep D'Lo at the point. If we don't trade him, we keep him at the point. If we do that, we gotta go get one of those wings that I talked about in the beginning of the video. We need a 6'7", 6'8", 6'9" guy who could just hit the three, defend the 1, 2, 3, maybe even the fourth. You know, a guy like Jeremy Grant. I don't know. What if he gets bought out? Would he be willing to take a mid-level exception to come play with the Lakers for a chance at winning him one? Because I think that would set us up very nice. That would set us up very nice, especially if we can get a big. If we can get a big, insert big, AD, LeBron, Jeremy Grant, and D'Lo. Austin Reeves off the bench. Vando off the bench. Bronny, Gabe, one or the other. We got Max Christie still. Max Christie, I'm sorry. Bronny. Okay, there's no way. There's no way Bronny can get minutes over Max. There's no way he can get minutes over Max. We'll talk about that later. Though. Max Christie deserves some damn minutes this year, man. He's gonna be a solid role player in this league. I believe that. I believe that. He reminds me he could be what similar to a Derek White. I think Max Christie if we really trusted him in that role. I think he could become that Max Christie. Yeah, for sure. I just forgot, and I just forgot about Dalton Connect that quick too. I just forgot about him, man. We look, man. I'm thinking about it, and I'm liking our pieces, man. We're not that far away. We're not that far away, man. I know we've had this struggle with Denver. They beat us again in the first round, but I honestly feel like that was more. I honestly feel like that was more schematics than it was, personnel. You know what I mean? We lack the size in the paint. And we needed some more perimeter defense, man, like a Gabe, uh, not Gabe, I meant Vando, man. If we had Vando out there, I think that really changes that series. And if we had another big body out there, I think that changes. Even if it was a Christian Wood, who knows? Like that could have made a little impact, man, because his rebounding. We can't forget how good of a defensive rebounder he was for us when he was healthy. So if he would have been out there, like just him getting a few extra boards for us, it could have been huge, man. The way they whooped our ass on the offensive glass, which was more of the issue in the series than it was the defense of our backcourt. Um, but we still got to upgrade the defense of that backcourt. If you got Austin or D'Lo back there, you got to have a pit bull defensively next to them. And Marcus Smart also is not. It's a name that's on my list too. I don't know how we would go about acquiring him. I don't know what pieces we can give up. I would definitely give up Austin for him. Maybe even Rui too. You know what I mean? But maybe even D'Lo. Maybe even D'Lo, because I could see D'Lo as a backup in a backup point guard role type position for a team like that. You know, what I mean, it could be huge for them, so it wouldn't make sense for both teams. I could see a scenario like that as well, with a move being made for Marcus Smart. But I think if we did that with his shooting, you know, he's not, you know, considered a good shooter. I would prefer to keep D'Lo with his shooting ability. He's a better shooter than Austin. Marcus Smart is not. I don't really think he's a good playmaker. You know, he tries, but I don't think he's necessarily a good playmaker. D'Lo has been that for us. Very, very, very good shooter for us, and pretty damn good playmaker for us. So I would take that duo, that backcourt, over the Austin and Marcus Marcus Smart duo, definitely. But yeah, man, if we can make some small but big moves like that, man, like that can put us right there. That can put us right there, and you combine that with JJ. He come in here and he got the right recipe, and he know how to really cook the offense up the way we need it. Because to me, that was my main thing. That was our biggest issue, was the way we played. We didn't have the cohesion, and we didn't even try different things at times, man. We just kept going, running to the well every time, man. Like too LeBron, too AD centric at times, and it killed us. It killed us, man. But look, man, I got these ribs smoking. I gotta go tend to that, man. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. I never let it go this long without me dropping any more content again, man, on me. But look out for the next one, man. Hit the like, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, show love in the comment section, man. If you're not subscribed over here, man, please hit that subscribe button. Jump in the comment section. Let me know where you from. Let me know who your team is, your favorite player, all that, man. Catch y'all on the next one. We out.